Young Thug speaks out. I'm too big for jail. After a long silence, Young Thug is finally sharing his thoughts. Following over 2 years in prison and pleading guilty to several gang and racketeering charges, the rapper has opened up in an emotional interview with GQ. While the public closely followed his high-profile YSL trial, Thug is now sharing his own narrative, which differs from what many anticipated. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. In his first interview since his guilty plea, Thug didn't portray himself as defeated. Instead, he spoke with a surreal sense of calm, describing himself as an innocent man who made a difficult decision for his future. Pleading guilty to something you know you didn't do is insane, he remarked. But you can either worry about the jury's decision or just choose to go home. It's like, damn, go home. Though the choice was challenging, Thug framed it as a matter of survival. Accept the plea, escape the nightmare, and begin anew. When reflecting on his time in jail, he kept it brief, stating, "It was real," a simple phrase that carries significant weight. I don't want to go through that again, but it was definitely real. What stood out was not just his disdain for jail, but how the entire experience seemed to expand his self-perception. I just feel big, Thug confessed. I feel like I'm one of the biggest stars. The crowded courtroom, the relentless media attention, and even the judge's demeanor contributed to a peculiar sense of pride. His lawyer, Brian Steele, reminded him daily, "Bro, you've got to know who you are." Those solitary nights in his cell made that realization undeniable. I'm big. At one point, he viewed the experience as something beyond a legal struggle, almost a divine experience. I think I'm too big for jail, but not too big for God, Thug reflected. God could put anyone in there. I feel like I'm bigger than the jail, but he could still fit me in. It feels like it was a God thing. Even now, he's still trying to understand why it unfolded this way. During the trial, the state of Georgia portrayed Young Stoner Life Records as more than just a music label, labeling it a criminal organization. Some co-defendants accepted plea deals, while others were found not guilty. Thug, however, viewed loyalty differently. I think I love people so much that the only thing that could make me stop loving you or start disliking you is betrayal, he explained. Real betrayal. Even while incarcerated, Young Thug's fame was evident. Guards, many younger than him, would quote his lyrics and ask him questions, only to turn around and give orders. Nonetheless, Thug wasn't focused on his career during his time in prison. His thoughts were on his family, especially his children. Music could wait. Now that he's free, he's reassessing his approach. Certain subjects are now off limits. I can't do anything related to gang activities or similar things online, he stated. This self-censorship partly stems from seeing prosecutors use his lyrics as evidence during his trial. I have a few lines where I talk about street life, and those are the lyrics they tried to use against me, he clarified. But most of the time, I don't rap about that kind of stuff. Still, it felt surreal. It was kind of wild, Thug confessed. And cool. Because it's like, oh, everyone is listening to me. But also crazy. Like, the First Amendment is about freedom of speech. However, it's not just legal concerns that are causing Thug to rethink his words. It's the reality of his impact. Kids actually listen to us, he remarked. So, we need to simplify things a bit. This isn't about selling out, it's about taking responsibility. A rare moment of maturity from a rapper known for breaking boundaries. Thug isn't wasting any time. He released Money on Money with Future, an energetic track that has fans excited. He also has an album coming out, Oi Skitty, although the official release date is still unknown. And if you think he's taking it slow, think again. He's scheduled to perform at the Summer Smash Festival this June, ready to show the world why he remains a major force in the industry. Young Thug's journey isn't about a downfall. It's about overcoming challenges and emerging even stronger. His time in jail didn't diminish him. It made him feel larger in his own mind and perhaps even more significant in the eyes of those who continue to watch. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.